Hi, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing amazing. Today, we're going to be discussing the Ralph Lauren Style Guide. This guide and this fashion aesthetic is about classic style, it's about refinement, it's about timeless outfits and polished outfits. And honestly, I think that Ralph Lauren is the brand that most represents these qualities the most. And anyone who's been watching this channel for a long time recognizes that I love Ralph Lauren. It's definitely my favorite fashion house. I love that it celebrates classic femininity, refinement, and heritage. It's about high quality clothes and it's about gracefulness and timelessness. So, in this video, we're going to cover the three core style archetypes of Ralph Lauren. The first one is the equestrian elegance, which is inspired by the countryside. We have the classic preppy Ivy League prep style. We have the Hamptons resort. That's what I like to call it. Just like mostly vacation vibes, coastal vibes. And usually, I think that this archetype is sort of underrated with Ralph Lauren, and it's called the Western heritage. This is the rugged Americana, your cowboy, etc. So let's get into it, okay? So generally, the color palette for Ralph Lauren is grounded in neutrals. It's about your cream, beige, camel, navy, white, and then you have your classic colors in hunter green, in burgundy, chocolate brown, and you have accents, especially in muted red, powder blue, and soft pink. And being that this is a general style guide, we have to, of course, consider elements. So for fall and winter, we have to consider the seasons. And fall and winter, we want tweed, wool, cashmere, suede, and velvet. And spring and summer, we're going for linen, cotton, silk, and chambray. So for the first core archetype, the equestrian elegance, the core, I feel like the staple outfits here are fitted blazers, turtlenecks, riding boots, tailored trousers, not denim, trousers, leather belts and gloves. You can also have your silk scarves that can be tied at the neck or over your head. And I think the color palette here is the muted one. So chocolate brown, cream, camel, and the second archetype here is the Ivy League preppy style. And the staples include cable knit sweaters, especially when you drape it over your shoulders or you wear it over a button up. I think that's so classic. Pleated skirts, chinos, crisp white button downs, crew necks, loafers, and knee high socks. And as for the Hamptons Resort, this is your coastal aesthetic. You want linen pants, wrap dresses, white denim, navy blazers, espadrilles, leather sandals. I actually did a video earlier on the coastal luxury aesthetic. You should totally check that out if you're trying to also to emulate that for spring and for warmer, if you're in warmer seasons. The Western heritage one is about, Americana, the rugged Americana, cowboy boots and, denim shirts and leather belts, bandanas. You can have your jackets with the fringe touches. It's very rugged Americana. It's casual, but it's still elegant. And I really, really like that. Signature fabrics and patterns here. You want tweed, especially for blazers and skirts and coats, and cashmere, silk, satin, cotton, and linen. And accessories are always refined, practical, and not over the top. So, structured handbags, gold bangles, pearl studs, a classic signature ring, wool berets, sunglasses, leather belts, etc. And beauty in hair remains natural and minimal. So, nude lips, soft blush, a sleek ponytail, just very natural, very natural. It's like a no makeup, natural and polished. Fragrance, I think fragrance is more subjective. I like more so earthy and woody florals. That's just my personal taste. But fragrance, I feel like it's just very subjective. You can go with whatever you like. But I really, 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 really love, especially in the winter, I love to pair my sweaters with Jo Malone. I know Jo Malone doesn't last that long, but I don't mind respraying and going back. But Jo Malone and anything vanilla for the winter, oh my gosh, yes, love it. So, investment pieces. Now, I mentioned a lot of high quality natural fibers, and yes, I also recognize that it is not a budget friendly. um, it's an investment for sure. It's definitely an investment because you want these pieces to last as long as possible. And people, I think that the mindset when buying clothes is you're not thinking 10 years from now, will I still be wearing this? And yes, you want to have clothes that last 10 years from now. And that's why I would suggest that you invest in these pieces. And I would suggest that you invest in getting a quality leather headbag, riding boots, cashmere sweater, a good, really good trench coat. So you don't have to cycle between jackets, going bad. A really, really, really good trench coat and a very nice tweed blazer, especially in navy or maybe white, I would suggest. So I would start by, if I were to start building my wardrobe from scratch, I would say start with basics: a white shirt, a navy blazer, a camel coat, and like a nice shoe. I don't, I know this is a Ralph Lauren style video, but I'm not saying you should go buy all Ralph Lauren anything, but make sure that when you buy pieces, they are of good quality. And you can also start by adding layers. You can buy a tweed jacket, you can buy a leather jacket, etc. And try and mix textures. And invest in quality and keep it tailored. Like I said, finding a tailor is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful investment. Everything should look structured and polished. So when you do buy something that you really, really like, and maybe you went thrifting and you found a really good piece, very affordable, but it just doesn't fit, that's where your tailor comes into play. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.